Nothing about this case is what I would call conventional. In my 27 years that I've been with the state police, this is probably one of the most heinous that we've had.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We are learning new details about the suspect accused of killing a husband and wife at a state park in northwest Arkansas. Officials confirming he has ties to Oklahoma. This footage of 28-year-old Andrewe McGann, he was being taken into custody yesterday afternoon while getting a haircut. He's being charged with 2 counts of capital murder for the deaths of Clinton and Kristen Brink. Arkansas authorities say the couple were stabbed to death while hiking at Devil's Den State Park on Saturday. Their 2 young daughters were with them at the time but were unharmed. Authorities say they do not believe the children were his target. No motive, though, has been determined at this time.
We have our suspect. We have our suspect in custody. There's going to be a part of the investigation that's going to go back, and they're going to look at timelines, and they're going to look at kind of his movements leading up to that. And hopefully that will give us all a better picture of why he did this, how long he had planned this, things like that.
Now, we've also learned McGann recently worked as a teacher in both Broken Arrow and Sand Springs. News Channel 8's Tanya Motorzitsky spoke with a student who had the accused as a teacher and as well with her mother. She joins us now live in studio with what they had to say about who he was as a person and as a teacher. Tanya.
Brenna, a student of his I spoke with says that black backpack that was shown in the picture released by investigators, if you look on Facebook, was the same bag he had while he was a teacher at Sand Springs. She and her mom tell me he started acting not like himself towards the end of the year.
I liked him. I started growing like it attached to him, like starting to talk to him more. He was like really funny.
Former students like Shaelynn Brown of 28-year-old Andrewe McGann from when he taught at Sand Springs last year remember him as the cool teacher. But her mom, Skyler Brown, says when this past school year came to an end, something was off about him.
He was cool at first at the beginning of the year, and like the closer it got towards the end of the year, he just wasn't himself. He just started acting mentally checked out.
She says that one school teacher started acting like he didn't want to be there anymore.
He'll like stare at the parents, like he won't really like interact with anybody. He just mean mugs people. And a lot of the kids have said that he's rude, not really nice and friendly to them.
Waking up to the news about him, Skyler and Shaelynn says it was shocking and wondered if he stayed, would this have happened to a local family? We've learned more about him since he was arrested yesterday in connection to the murder of the Arkansas couple who were hiking with their 2 daughters while at Devil's Den State Park on Saturday. In the 2022 and 23 school year, he got his start as a teacher at Donald Elementary within the Lewisville, Texas Independent School District. The next school year, 23 to 24, he taught at Spring Creek Elementary with Broken Public Schools. Then from 24 to spring of this year, he was with Sand Springs School District and has since moved to Arkansas to take on another teaching job this fall. LISD said while he was there, he was placed on administrative leave while they investigated complaints of poor classroom management, judgment, and displays of favoritism. The district did not have any evidence of inappropriate behavior, but did find his classroom management and judgment below district standards. But he ultimately resigned. The district saying our hearts are with those victims and all those affected by this tragic situation. The safety and well-being of our students remain our highest priority. Broken Arrow saying he left on his own accord to work out of state. With all employees hired by the district, he was subjected to and passed the legally required background checks prior to being hired. Sand Springs saying they're willing to work with law enforcement if they're contacted and that our hearts are with the family and loved ones who have suffered this tragic loss. Skyler says districts need to do a better job at vetting teachers.
That he was a teacher in Broken Arrow the year before, and then finding out he was a teacher in Texas the year before that, that should be a major red flag.
Sand Springs parents tell me that there is a meeting on Tuesday they plan on going to. It's from 1 to 2 p.m. They're going to ask about red flags if they were ignored. And from jumping school to school, was that not enough of a red flag or issues that districts saw to kind of look into when considering hiring him? In studio, Tanya Motorzitsky, News Channel 8.